Chair. I try to get my 5 minutes time. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, in 2015, Europe was confronted with the largest influx of asylum seekers since World War II. Over 2 million people reached the European shores. Even more than the financial crisis, this is a stress test for the European Union. Stress test we are not passing without a scratch. Borders reappeared within Europe, and the public opinion quickly became alarmed over the large and uncontrolled influx of migrants. This crisis has a large political fallout. In many European countries, extreme right parties are gaining ground fast. Also in the Brexit campaign, migration was a decisive topic. In a few months, we will have important elections in France, the Netherlands, and Germany, countries with a growing anti-migration opposition and deeply concerned citizens. It's clear that if we want to prevent the European Union from collapsing, and this is not a hypothetical statement, we have to make sure that the migration chaos does not repeat itself. To achieve this, we need both a better inter-European framework on asylum and migration, but also a global compact for responsibility sharing. The European Union managed to end an uncontrolled influx of asylum seekers from Turkey to Greece by agreeing a stronger cooperation on migration management with Turkey. This has brought the number of people losing their life in the Eastern Mediterranean almost to zero. This anti-drowning plan, consisting of border management, humanitarian aid and resettlement, should now be extended to the whole of the Mediterranean. This year alone, almost 3,000 people lost their lives trying to reach Italy, as Mr. Fano said earlier. This tragedy must end now. This is our responsibility. We need an anti-drowning plan for all of the region, for all of the Mediterranean. Belgium is a country of destination and has a long tradition of migration. Our society is even more ethnically and culturally diverse than that of the United States of America. This diversity is without doubt an enriching factor, but it poses big challenges as well. Integration of newcomers is incredibly important, something our leaders focused too little on in the past, and unfortunately, as tragic events in Brussels showed, we are now paying the price for that. Ladies and gentlemen, countries of origin should respect their international obligation to take back their citizens when in illegal state. The United Nations has also a role to play on this issue. The baseline of our Belgian government's migration policy is to protect real refugees, but at the same time to be firm on those who abuse our hospitality. The vast majority of refugees is of course living in countries close to their countries of origin. Therefore, we have a global responsibility to stand by these countries in the region. I believe any future compact on refugees should contain these two crucial elements. First, support to refugee communities in the region, and second, resettlement of the most vulnerable refugees. Only in 2015, Belgium made over 125 million euros available for humanitarian aid to support refugees in the region. At the same time, one of my first decisions as a State Secretary was to double and later triple our resettlement efforts. Of course, this is a global problem which requires a global commitment. Other countries like the United States or Canada have also stepped up their resettlement and humanitarian efforts, but I cannot help but notice the absence of some others. Not the least some of the rich and wealthy countries in the Middle East who are often directly or indirectly involved in the ongoing conflicts. The challenges we are facing today will only increase. Ongoing conflicts, demographic evolution and climate change will only higher migration pressure on Europe. Therefore, I believe we have no time to lose. We have to adapt our international framework and work together towards better solutions for both host and refugee communities. Thank you very much.